Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Esti and I'm gonna tell you how I'm teaching myself French.
Je voudrais شما بهتری Vous voudriez Vous voudriez Vous ne voudriez pas
So, the first source and the main source of my information comes from this very YouTube channel. It's a YouTube channel called Mustafa Shalchi. I will write his name right here. And I am currently following the French in 90 days course. It is actually in Farsi, but Mr. Shalchi actually has another channel, and in that channel he only speaks French, so it is available for everybody and everyone could use it. In this course he starts with showing you a dialogue, and I always write the dialogue down first. I pause the video to write that dialogue down, and then he talks about all the words and all the expressions and everything that there is to know in that dialogue, and then he just teaches you whatever is necessary for that very subject, and he asks you to repeat with him, and I always try to do so loudly, and this is basically the main source of my information. This is what I do every day. This course is supposed to end within 90 days, and I'm trying to follow that currently. Plus this, I'm also trying to keep all the vocabulary and all of the important words that I've learned in one specific notebook, which I call my vocabulary notebook. This is my vocabulary notebook, so basically I just try to keep the most important words, the hardest words, the ones that I couldn't keep in my head. I keep them here and I write the translation of them, and I try to go through them like every day, every 2 days, and try to memorize them and memorize the meaning, and I repeat them loudly. For example, I have written ashte, which means to buy, and then I thought to myself, maybe when I'm reviewing this word I could forget the pronunciation, so I've written the pronunciation in Farsi as well. I've written ashte to understand how I can read this the correct way, or also I can do it in English. Sometimes I write it in English, the pronunciation. I know it's not a very good method, but just for beginning and just for getting started with the language, I do this. And I'm trying to add as many words as I can to this, and I'm trying to review it constantly and don't stop reviewing them, so it will all stay in my head. Another thing that I do is that I have selected two series. One of them is Lupin, and one of them is SpongeBob. One of them is a series, of course, and one of them is a cartoon. Basically, I try to watch one episode each day, either the SpongeBob or either the Lupin. Only one of them is enough. But I always try to watch at least one of them every day. For example, every night when I'm trying to sleep or something, I try to listen to all the dialogues, listen to all the words, and I try to make sense of the words that I'm hearing, and not just hear something like a song or just like a sound. I try to get as much as I can from the words, and I try to combine all the different words that I hear and not just hear some random sounds. And I normally watch them with either French subtitles. For SpongeBob, I usually watch with French subtitles because I can kind of understand what's going on, because it's an animation, there are so many colors, and they pause every couple of seconds to let that sink in, let what they've said sink in, and it's easier to understand. But for Lupin, I try to watch it with either Farsi subtitle or English subtitle, and if I am in the mood to watch that very episode again, I will try to watch it with French subtitles and try to make sense of the words that I've just heard. I think the most important thing about learning any language is to stay consistent and stay in contact with the language, and that's basically what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to watch as many movies as I can. I'm trying to listen to podcasts while I'm just walking or listen to some songs. I try to understand the words that I always hear, and I try to study as much as I can. I mean, I try to keep it mostly in my head and not on a paper, because that's basically better, not as boring. And yeah, that's basically it. These are the things that I'm doing to learn French right now. Hope it helps. Please tell me how you're trying to learn French in the comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and see you in the next one. Bye!